General Hospital spoilers reveal 2 weeks of mayhem in Port Charles that you won't want to miss. Spencer Nicholas Alexander Chavez is still torn about what to do with the evidence Victor Charles Shaughnessy left him about Esm Avery Kristen Pohl, which may or may not be safe. However, he decides to enjoy himself a bit and attends Curtis Donald Turner birthday party at the beach house. He even comes bearing a gift. But is that gift for Curtis, or is it the 2 turtle doves for Trina Tabiana Ali? Spencer also finds himself sharing some close alone time with Trina Jordan. Tanisha Harper can't believe she slept with Portia's Brooke Kerr brother without realizing who Zeke Gavin Houston really was. She meets up with Zeke again and he has an intriguing offer, but she is not sure if she should continue seeing him. She also finds herself taking the high road when she receives a surprise visit. Does she decide that she just can't get involved with this drama? Naima, Cynthia Watrous, remains frantic that someone will find out she is the one who tipped off the SEC. It can all hinge on Ned Wally Kurth, and whether he wakes up or not. He knows the truth and all she can do is hope he doesn't remember what he heard before he fell right into the Metro Court pool. Nina didn't mean for all of this to spiral out of control, but she is most definitely her own worst enemy. Sonny, Morris Bernard, and Nina are interrupted. It's time for news about Ned, so they rush to Jade Finn. Michael Easton questions Tracy's Jane Elliott story, and he has very good reason to because she is lying. Austin Roger Howarth cautions Ava Maura West. She better not cross his cousin Mason. Nathaniel Gray. TJ Taj Bello assesses a patient. Will Ned survive? It doesn't look good. Chase is caught off guard. Yes, there is security footage. Gladys, Bonnie Burrows, is anxious. She has to get that money to Selena as soon as she is back in Port Charles. Jordan, Tanisha Harper, supports a friend in need. Will she be there for Anna Finola Hughes during her WSB crisis? Drew, Cameron Matheson, updates Carly Laura Wright. There have been some major developments with Ned Curtis. Donald Turner celebrates his birthday. At least he is back home with his family for the big day. Spencer delivers a gift. Is this gift for birthday boy Curtis or his girlfriend Trina? Nana is a bundle of nerves. If Ned wakes up and spills the beans, she feels it is all over for her and Sonny. Sonny questions Gladys. Something is off with his cousin, and he is determined to find out what it is. Drew makes an offer. Will he really turn himself in just to save Carly? Ava senses an opportunity. Now is her chance to do Mason's dirty work. Cody, Josh Kelly, seeks Sam's, Kelly Monaco, help. He needs to prove his innocence in the fake bracelet theft. Olivia, Lisa Locicero, weighs an important decision. Does she have to decide what to do with her husband? Sasha, Sophia Matson, checks in on Willow, Caitlin McMullen. Will she finally go to bat for Nina? The Quartermains are left reeling. Is Ned's condition that bad Curtis and Trina connect? The father and daughter find time to bond. Austin cautions Laura Jenny Francis. He really wants to keep her from going to Russia. Jordan receives an intriguing opportunity. She is chock full of opportunities lately. Nina must think fast. She keeps getting herself into messes and making things messier. Ava is the voice of reason. That is a rare occurrence. Who could she be trying to reason with? Drew confers with Sam. Maybe she will help him figure out what is really going on. Liz, Rebecca Herbst, offers counsel to Portia. The doctor could certainly use a sane friend. TJ opens up to Alexis, Nancy Lee Gran. He is as torn up as Molly, Holiday Mia Kriebel. Jordan receives a surprise visitor. Does Zeke show up at her door? Jordan takes the high road. She does not want to hurt Portia. Curtis has some explaining to do. Does his wife know about that kiss? Sasha is taken by surprise. Will she finally learn all about her bank account? Cody summons Gladys. He is not playing games with her anymore, and she is in big trouble. Sam is interrupted. She is just trying to solve some mysteries. Tracy unleashes her fury. She can't believe what people are accusing her of and what is happening to her family. Drew is blindsided. He did not see this one coming. Selena, Lydia look, mediates a conflict. She better break it up between Gladys and Cody. Michael, Chad Duell, is grateful. Is it time for Willow to finally go home? Alexis makes a suggestion. Carly is outraged. Carly is always outraged. Who is she ticked off at this time? We bet it's Nina Gregory, Gregory Harrison, and Tracy Clash. Too bad Gregory has a fatal disease and is not a long-term character. Olivia, Lisa Locicero, is desperate for answers. What really happened at that pool when Ned fell drew sticks to his guns? He did not do what people are accusing him of doing. Lucy, Lynn Herring, confides in Maxie, Kirsten Storms. Is this a business or personal matter? Trina seeks quality time with Spencer. Will they finally share some stolen moments? Brooke Lynn, Amanda Seton, is frantic. Will her own sins be found out? Laura encourages Anna. She needs her help and wants her to feel she can still do some good. Nana spots a familiar face. Could this familiar face help her? Alexis and Diane Carolyn Hennessy catch up. They can confer about the men in their lives. Carly Spencer of General Hospital can often be called soap's queen of no self-awareness. She rarely faces consequences for her actions and therefore doesn't see that her actions and attitude really do have consequences. This past week she learned what her own actions have done to her 2 adult children, and she was horrified. And rightfully so. For the last 18 months, Nina, Cynthia Watrous, and Sunny, Morris Bernard, have been public enemies numbers 1 and 2 in the eyes of Carly, Laura Wright, and her kids, Michael, Chad Duell, and Jocelyn, Eden McCoy. While Carly has cut Sunny a bit more slack than she cut Nina for the whole Nixon Falls mess that was directly caused by Carly keeping Nell's, Chloe Lanier, identity a secret from Nina, Michael, and Jocelyn have not. Sunny was the bad guy in their eyes, and that was that. How dare he not love Carly anymore? That's blasphemous. While all Jocelyn did for a year was whine about the whole thing, Michael actually took action to put his father behind bars by hiring Dex, Evan Hofer, as a mole in Sunny's organization. Carly had no idea about any of this, and no idea that the 2 adults she raised felt this strongly about her divorce, even though she married and divorced Sunny several times as they were growing up. When she finally learned what Michael had been up to for a year, she could barely believe it, and was even more stunned that both Michael and Jocelyn were willing to throw Sunny under the bus because they felt his crimes were worse than her crimes. The problem many fans have with Carly is that, in her mind, she can do no wrong. Everything she does is justified, and she can rarely utter the word sorry. But this week that seemed to change. In a powerhouse performance by Laura Wright, Carly's face told the story as the truth of what her own animosity towards Sunny had done to her kids, and she struggled to get through to them and do something about it. Sure, she had the practical matter to deal with about the dangers of Sunny going to prison, something 2 adults who were brought up in the mob world should know, but she also had to beg her kids to stop. She chastised Jocelyn's bloodlust hate towards Sunny, and begged Michael to not turn against his father in such a horrible way. Then, she admitted she did something wrong, which is something she needs to do more often. She did commit a crime. When she bought those Aurora shares, it was most certainly insider trading, and she needed to deal with that mistake on her own. It wasn't her kids' job to clean up her mess because they felt some crimes count more than others. It was her job. Carly also refused to let anyone pay for the mistake she made in her get-rich-quick scheme last year. She wasn't going to turn on Sunny, and she wasn't going to turn on Drew, Cameron Matheson. She didn't even focus on Drew's cockamamie plan to blackmail Tracy, Jane Elliott, to get out of their mess. And we see how well that went. She focused on her revenge-minded kids and on facing the music for what she chose to do when she bought that stock. That is the Carly we need to see more often. One who owns her mistakes, one who can take her children to task when they are wrong, and one who thinks of others more than she thinks of herself. If we see that Carly more often, and we are not sure we will, that will go a long way in fixing this longtime character who can seemingly do no wrong in the eyes of writers who have placed her on a pedestal she doesn't belong on, and that's not a bad thing. Carly is not a heroine and was never meant to be one. She is a shades of gray character who does bad things like so many others on soaps. But other characters can both see and own their mistakes, and this week Carly took a big step forward in that direction.